In the world of rock and roll, only a few bands have managed to carve their names into history with thunderous force. Among those legends stands ACDC, a band whose sound is loud, raw, rebellious, and unmistakably powerful. For over 5 decades, ACDC has represented pure rock energy, electrifying audiences across continents and generations. This is the story of ACDC, their origins, their rise, their struggles, their triumphs, and the legacy that continues to inspire millions. ACDC was formed in 1973 in Sydney, Australia. The band was founded by 2 brothers, Angus Young and Malcolm Young, who were originally born in Scotland before their family moved to Australia. Music ran in the family, and the brothers were heavily influenced by blues and early rock and roll artists. The name ACDC came from a small detail with a big impact. Angus and Malcolm's sister, Margaret Young, saw the term ACDC written on a sewing machine, meaning alternating current, direct current. The brothers liked the simplicity and power of the name. It represented energy, something that perfectly matched their musical ambitions. In the early days, the lineup changed frequently, but one element remained constant: the Young brothers' commitment to straightforward, high-voltage rock music. In 1974, the band found a key missing piece: a charismatic and gritty vocalist named Bon Scott. His raspy voice, rebellious attitude, and witty songwriting helped define the band's identity. With Bon Scott as the frontman, ACDC quickly gained attention in Australia. Their early albums, including High Voltage, Australian version 1975, and TNT, 1975, built a strong local fan base. Songs were loud, blues-based, and driven by heavy guitar riffs. Angus Young became known for his energetic stage performances, famously wearing a schoolboy uniform. His duck-walk style and relentless energy made him one of rock's most recognizable guitarists. By the mid-1970s, ACDC began expanding internationally. Their international version of High Voltage was released in 1976, introducing them to audiences in Europe and North America. The late 1970s marked ACDC's breakthrough period. Albums like Let There Be Rock, 1977, and Powerage, 1978, strengthened their reputation as a serious rock force. Their live shows were intense, loud, and unforgettable. In 1979, ACDC released Highway to Hell, produced by Robert John Mutt Lange. This album became their first major international success. The title track, Highway to Hell, turned into one of the most iconic rock songs ever created. The band was finally on the brink of global superstardom. But tragedy struck. On February 19, 1980, Bon Scott passed away in London after a night of heavy drinking. His death shocked the music world and devastated the band. For a brief moment, it seemed like ACDC might end. Losing a frontman can destroy a band's identity. However, after discussions with Bon Scott's family, who encouraged them to continue, the Young brothers decided to move forward. This decision would shape rock history. ACDC found a new lead singer in Brian Johnson, formerly of the band Geordie. His powerful, high-pitched voice fit surprisingly well with the band's hard-driving sound. Soon after Johnson joined, the band began working on what would become one of the best-selling albums of all time, Back in Black, 1980. Released as a tribute to Bon Scott, Back in Black featured legendary tracks such as Hell's Bells, You Shook Me All Night Long, and the title track, Back in Black. The album's all-black cover symbolized mourning and respect. Back in Black went on to sell tens of millions of copies worldwide, becoming one of the highest-selling albums in music history. It transformed ACDC from a successful rock band into global icons. Throughout the 1980s, ACDC continued releasing albums and touring worldwide. Their sound remained consistent: loud guitars, strong rhythm, simple yet powerful song structures. Albums like For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, 1981, kept them at the top of rock music. The title track became famous for its use of real cannons during live performances. Despite changes in musical trends during the 1980s, including the rise of glam metal and pop, ACDC stayed true to their formula. They did not chase trends, they relied on authenticity. Although some albums during the mid-1980s received mixed reviews, the band's live performances kept their fan base strong. In 1990, ACDC released The Razor's Edge. This album marked a major resurgence in popularity. It included the hit song Thunderstruck, which became one of their most recognized tracks worldwide. The song's iconic opening guitar riff remains legendary. The album also featured Money Talks and helped introduce the band to a new generation of fans. Their live album, Live, 1992, showcased their stage power and confirmed their reputation as one of the best live rock bands in the world, one of the most impressive Gs. In aspects of AC/DC's career is their consistency. Unlike many bands that constantly change style, AC/DC maintained their signature sound. Critics sometimes joke that all AC/DC songs sound similar. Angus Young once humorously responded that they had made the same album multiple times, but fans loved it that way. Their dedication to blues-based hard rock became their identity. No experiments, no dramatic image shifts, just powerful rock music. As decades passed, health issues began affecting band members. In 2014, Malcolm Young stepped away from the band due to illness and later passed away in 2017. His rhythm guitar playing had been a foundational part of AC/DC's sound. Drummer Phil Rudd faced legal issues during this period. Bassist Cliff Williams temporarily retired. In 2016, Brian Johnson stepped away from touring due to hearing problems. It appeared that the band's future was uncertain. In 2020, AC/DC made a remarkable comeback with the album